A lot of news been coming out. Recently just had a big drop in the market this past Friday with the president, tweeting things about China, things like that. But we're going to get into it. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all come in here. Show some love. But y'all know what I like to do. At first, I like to start off with the fear and greed index just to see where we at right now. Now, as y'all can see, currently we are at fear. We're at fear. A week ago, we were at greed. So right now we're in fear. So I did buy a little bit. This morning, actually, I bought a little bit in my private portfolio. As far as this public one that I'm going to show you guys, I bought a little bit the other week. I'm going to see how much cash I got in here. I might buy some of this dip today. But right now, the fear and greed index is at 33. Where's the VIX at? The VIX is currently at, why can I share screen? The VIX is currently at 19. It was at CC. It spiked on Friday, bro. This was at, where was it at? It spiked crazy on Friday. It doesn't say where it was at. Oh, it was at like 16, and it spiked all the way up to the 22. It was at 16 and it spiked up to 22. So I know a lot of people were buying. Crypto had its biggest liquidation, I think, in history. Like $19-20 billion were liquidated people's accounts, mainly because a lot of people were on like leverage, so like a lot of people were on leverage. So our people was jumping off buildings. Like, it was crazy on Friday, all over a tweet because of what the president said, bruh. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy, fool. So let me go ahead and get into the stock portfolio real quick. I don't think it was even showing y'all, but yeah. The VIX here, 16 on Friday, and then it went all the way up to 22 on Friday. If you don't know, the VIX is just a volatility indicator for the market. When things get volatile, it shoots up. If it doesn't, it goes down. Correlates with the greed and fear index as well. Now, let me go ahead and show y'all the portfolio, what we've been cooking up for real. Okay, y'all can see right here. On the day, we actually up 1.7%. On the week, we're up 1.45%. On the month, we're actually, they're pretty good. On a month, we're up almost 8% on the month. That's pretty good. That's great. A lot of people wait a year to get 8% average on like the S&P 500. My main goal for this is just to beat the S&P 500. I just want to beat the S&P 500. I want to average roughly 20% a year in return for my portfolio. I think that's pretty reasonable, 20%, counting in for like down years and stuff like that. But that's pretty good. On the 3 months, we're up 23% for the past 3 months. Year to date, we're up almost 50% year to date. I restarted this portfolio in January. I jump started this thing. Year over year, I'm up 50%. All time, I'm up 61%. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Now, as far as my holdings, I'm still holding my Ethereum, still holding my Bitcoin. Let's get into NVIDIA first. NVIDIA has been doing pretty well. It just hit all-time highs the other week, this past week, around the 195. Am I correct? All-time highs. Yep. So just hit all-time highs on Friday, right before that peak. Like, the market was hitting all-time highs before Trump tweeted about the China, and China did some things too. I think they were doubling down on the rare earth minerals and stuff, things like that. But then Trump came back out saying, don't worry about China. Pretty much just de-escalated the whole situation. And that's kind of what got the market kind of coming back up now, recovering a little bit. But NVIDIA is still looking good. I'm up 92%, roughly 20% of portfolio. My average cost is 97. So this is, still one of the plays I'm still holding. I guess major updates of Nvidia is really just their partnership with and with Intel. They partnered up with Intel and what else happened? And OpenAI really. Major updates lately is just Nvidia put like $5 billion into Intel, invested into them. Really, but CapEx is still increasing. We're still seeing demand for GPUs for compute. It's still there. And it's not going anywhere. Now I've been hearing a lot of people talk about like bear thesis for this. They think it's an AI bubble, a bubble. And in my opinion to that is, you have the top 10 companies investing billions of dollars into this AI infrastructure. That's really the play right now. You're seeing. I'm gonna get into AMD, but you're seeing, AMD offering OpenAI, who owns ChatGPT, 10% stake in their company. You see Nvidia investing $5 billion in Intel. You see Oracle, Nvidia investing in Oracle. You see Oracle. It's just. I wish I could. I need to download into my X on here so I can show y'all, but I don't got it on my computer. I'm gonna show y'all a video though. But the meme I saw pretty much what's going on. It's pretty much this. Like, this is pretty much what's going on, bro. You feel me? Oracle invested in NVIDIA, NVIDIA invested in OpenAI invested in Oracle, and then AMD's in the mix somewhere there too now. So it's like everybody's just investing into somebody. Everybody's investing into somebody, bruh. It's kind of funny, but people are really securing their compute, their GPUs for the next decade. Like, you know what I mean? It's not going anywhere, and we were going to continue to need more compute for AI, essentially. All right, cool. Next we have Meta. Meta's still a buy in my opinion. I just don't have that much capital to buy right now, but it's still a buy. Roughly 8% of the portfolio, up 15% right now. Still doing good. It has been taking some hits lately. It was at 770. I think it's down a month. Yeah, it was at like 770. It's down. It's down roughly 6% on the month. 3 months is pretty flat. Year to date is still up 20%. Year over year is still up 20%. So I still believe this is a $1,000 plus play stock. Come the next 2 years or so. Nothing too crazy going on in Meta. They were doing a lot of poaching a couple months ago for talent and stuff like that. So they kind of been cooling out as far as news. They did have a live day a couple weeks ago, a month ago or so, that didn't go too well. Like I saw some videos when they did live, and like it was messing up, like the Meta glasses. That's kind of been their new thing, the Meta glasses, and that's kind of been been taken like that took a U-turn. Like, it was messing up. They still have some bugs still to be fixed, but in my opinion, to have the bravery to go up there and demo a product live and then not really go your way is cool. But I'm still intrigued. Those Meta glasses are really hard. Those are something I want. I really want those. I want the Meta glasses. Those ones are hard. And I seen Apple come out with the AirPods that can translate and stuff now too. So that's been dope. Next, we're gonna get into AMD, my baby. If you've been following me on the channel, y'all know I've been heavy pounding on AMD. I've been pounding on AMD the past all year. Really, it's been one of my top buys. They recently just had a deal with OpenAI. So let's see if we can get some quick little article. Oh, that's tough. He's OZ. But essentially, trying to see, where is it at? I don't think it's, but essentially OpenAI has basically secured a deal with, let me go to my tweets. Hold on. Yep. So OpenAI, AMD announces massive computing deal marking new phase of AI boom. 5-year agreement will challenge NVIDIA's market dominance as OpenAI plans to deploy AMD's new MI450 chip. So OpenAI committed to purchasing 6 gigawatts of AMD chips, expected to generate tens of billions of dollars in revenue. OpenAI will receive warrants up to 160 million AMD shares, about 10% of the company at 1 cent per share. Contingent meeting deployment milestones and AMD's price increasing. Y'all can see right here. So this came out last Monday. Shut up. This came out last Monday, man. And stock AMD went crazy, bro. AMD went crazy. It's up 32% on the week. On the month, it's up 37%. It jumped from 160 to 235, bro. Like my portfolio hit big. On the 3-month, it's up 50%, man. Like crazy gains. And as y'all can see here, it bumped up to 26% of portfolio. I got, how many shares I got? I got about 5 shares. I'm up 80%, you know. So AMD's on a buy right now. Main things I'm really focusing on, which I'll get to. SoFi has been running crazy. I haven't updated in a minute. SoFi has been running crazy too. 21% of portfolio. I'm up 69%. Average is 15. It's 26 right now. And SoFi has been going crazy. It had a crazy run from like, it was in that 16, 18 range, and this went up to 30 quick went up to 30, man. Quick went up to 30. I'm so glad I was buying during that dip. I was down for a little minute, but it's really all about patience in this game, man. It's all about patience. I'm telling you, it's all about patience. All about patience. But yeah, SoFi investment has been doing well, 69% up all time currently. Him's kind of just been flat, ain't been too crazy. It's been going between that 50 to 60. And I don't think has it hit 60 this past month? Nah, it's just been flat the past month, you know what I mean? Just in that $50 range. I'm glad it's holding. My average is 43, so I'm still up. It's just holding, you know. So I'm not really sure what to expect by the end of the year. Just a hold for me right now. I'm not really adding too much. But it's still a hold. If it goes back closer to 40s, I will buy more. But right now I'm just holding on it. I still believe in the thesis, and they're really just reinvesting back into the business right now. So investing back into the business right now. And lastly, we have Zeta, which is one of my newest positions. I have been adding more to Zeta. Actually, this is the only position I've really been adding to a little more. My average is 1543, is 18 right now. They had investor day last week, which is great. They have a new product called Athena, which is kind of like a Palantir. It's a intellectual platform, AI platform that can answer questions, give you insight on your marketing for marketing companies. How like Palantir is for manufacturing, this is going to be for marketing companies and advertising companies. And I'm really excited. The CEO is really cool. It's a lot of good things. I mean, if y'all want to hear more details, watch some of my old stock videos. I went a little more depth into Zeta, but this is something I do continue to plan. On adding. If it hits back, I really want to add now, but I don't have that much bread though. But I might just put this 5 ball in there. But it might go lower. I'm not gonna lie. So just holding off for right now. But I still like Zeta, 7% of the portfolio. I can see this hitting once this lawsuit get cleared up. We have these next earning calls. I'm thinking 25 plus. It's peaked up to 25, 22-ish. Yeah, it hit recent highs of 22. It's been having a hard time breaking that, but you gotta stay patient, stay vigilant, man. Yeah, this portfolio has been doing pretty well for me so far. And Yeah, overall the portfolio has been doing great, man. I don't want to make this video too long. Just a quick update for y'all. Despite this past drop, let me ask chat what happened. Well, let me go online just to give y'all some more context as far as what happened. So essentially, yeah, Trump said, "I think we'll get along just fine. I have a great relationship with China." China had a bad moment. I'm not even saying he's wrong, but again, because of the tariffs, it's much tougher for them. So China came out. Yeah, you know, they came out. Okay, so the Chinese Foreign Ministry issued statement on rare earth controls and U.S. trade war. So controls are a legitimate measure to protect Chinese interests, citing geopolitical instability. So China came out with some things about the rare earth minerals with tariffs, and then we came back saying, okay, bet we about to tariff y'all again. And then Trump comes out like, chill, it's cool, just a bad moment. We're gonna get things fixed, don't worry. And a lot of crypto was 19 billion in crypto liquidated. So a lot of people were on leverage for crypto during this time. So once that tweet came out, a lot of people got wiped out. Now it's back up. People bought the dip, and it's like, what just happened? You know, that's why I buy whole good companies. I wasn't even really worried. Days like that, I just closed the app. You know what I mean? But buying whole good companies, bro, you won't have to really worry about that too much if you're on a long term view. That's what we on this channel on JRuss TV. But you feel me? You be careful out here, man. Be careful. Make sure y'all positioned well. If you're using leverage, be in smart plays. You know, if it's a good play, average down. My main stocks right now. If y'all not following me on X, follow me on X, JRuss23X. This is pretty much what I said on my X right here. I don't know, this ain't not focusing. If we dip further next week, I'll be adding Zeta first, then Ethereum and Celsius. Probably throw some cake in that too. I added some BMNR today. That's a Ethereum treasury. I can go into more of that in another video, but I added more into that. So that's pretty much like Ethereum. I've been adding Zeta heavy these past couple months, so not pressed. It really got to go under like back to like 17, low 18s. I might add a little more. I do want to add more Celsius. I added some ones in the 50 range. So we just playing around right now. I'm pretty well positioned right now. My portfolio is pretty well positioned, so I'm not too geeked to really buy stuff. I'm looking for very undervalued plays like a Zeta, some more Celsius is cool, some more Ethereum. You know, Hood, AMD, SoFi, they ran. If I just have extra cash I need to put in, maybe I will buy a little bit more of those. But I've kind of built those positions out these past couple months, as y'all can see. So kind of just get into some new undervalued plays, some fresh cash. But yeah, that's pretty much my playbook right now. Going into the end of the year, stacking up cash, continue to DCA, just going see how the market goes. I think this was one of the most bearish things we've been predicting for the market. So we got rate cuts, we got earnings coming up this month, and then we got holiday rally. So I think we going back to all-time highs, of course, in the new year going to next year. And yeah, I'm bullish, you know. But JRuss TV, we out.